Ever felt that invisible weight holding you down, turning simple tasks into monumental challenges? That heavy, cozy blanket of "I'll do it later" that feels so comforting in the moment, but leaves you stuck in the same place? This is the story of how to lift that weight, one small step at a time. We open on Alex, slumped on his couch in a room that's a perfect reflection of his motivation, messy and chaotic. He's trying to work, but a giant sleepy creature, let's call it the Procrastipuff, is draped over his shoulders like a lead blanket. It's warm, it's heavy, and it whispers sweet nothings of distraction. The Procrastipuff lets out a massive yawn, and a visible wave of drowsiness washes over Alex. His eyelids feel like they're made of cement. On his laptop screen, a to-do list glares at him. Finish report, go to gym, clean room. He manages to type a single lonely word before sighing in defeat. His fingers drift to the trackpad, opening a social media feed. As he starts to scroll endlessly through a highlight reel of other people's lives, the Procrastipuff snuggles in deeper, growing just a little larger, its weight making it even harder for Alex to get up. The couch has become a trap, and the Procrastipuff is the willing jailer. Just as he's about to be completely swallowed by apathy, a photo catches his eye. It's a breathtaking shot of a mountain peak he's always dreamed of climbing, bathed in the golden light of sunrise. For a split second, the fog in his mind clears and a tiny spark of determination flickers to life. He knows he can't conquer the mountain today, but maybe, just maybe, he can conquer something else. He decides to start impossibly small. With a grunt, he closes the laptop and pushes himself to his feet, fighting against the crushing weight of the Procrastipuff, which groans in protest. He turns to his unmade bed, a simple, manageable task. He pulls the sheets taut and smooths the duvet. As he places the pillows, something strange happens. The Procrastipuff, the massive beast on his back, visibly shrinks. It's noticeably lighter. Alex straightens up, a look of surprised empowerment on his face. The monster, now a bit smaller, looks confused and slightly betrayed. A small win, but a win nonetheless. This small victory is the key. Alex realizes he doesn't have to defeat the monster all at once. He just has to chip away at it. He decides to use the 5-minute rule. He sets a timer on his phone and tackles the pile of dishes in the sink. For just 5 minutes, he washes and scrubs. When the timer dings, he stops. And just like that, the Procrastipuff shrinks again. Next, he looks at the daunting finish report task on his list. He breaks it down, creating a new, less intimidating list. Write introduction. Find 3 sources, outline main points. He tackles just the introduction. As he types the final sentence, the monster shrinks even more. Feeling a surge of energy, he puts on his sneakers. He doesn't commit to a full workout, just a short walk around the block. With every step in the fresh air, he feels lighter. By the time he returns, the Procrastipuff is no bigger than a cat, perched on his shoulder with a grumpy expression. With each small task completed, his room gets cleaner, his posture improves, and his face glows with newfound confidence. This is Alex's new normal. We see him in his now clean and organized room, sitting at his desk, working with a focus he hasn't felt in years. The Procrastipuff is now a tiny, hamster-sized creature, squeaking encouragement from the corner of his desk. It hasn't vanished, but it has been transformed from a jailer into a tiny, cute companion. A montage shows his life transformed. He's at the gym, easily lifting weights he once struggled with. He's meeting friends, present and engaged. The final scene is breathtaking. Alex stands on the very mountain peak from the photo, a proud, contented smile on his face as he watches the sunrise. Perched on his backpack, the tiny Procrastipuff is also enjoying the view. No longer a weight, but a reminder of the journey. He didn't just climb a mountain. He conquered the inertia that held him captive. This is a reminder that the greatest journeys don't start with a giant leap, but with the courage to take a single small step forward.